Hey folks, welcome back to Todd Bosley's world famous YouTube channel. Today is September 5th, 2022. I want to talk about the drought that we've had in Ohio. Now we've had some rain, just not very much, doesn't seem like. This is a pond. It's a local pond. It's in Stark County, Ohio. I'm kind of going to give you a walk around it and just show you what a hot, rough summer it's been. This is the outlet of the pond, and it's down somewhere between 18 to 20 inches from what it normally is. Typically this time of year though, it's pretty filled up. You can see around, this is the deeper end of the pond. It's down probably about 4 feet in most areas. Let's take you along the edge. You might get to see some fish. This pond is definitely stocked. It's been a rough year though for the pond. It's been pretty dry. It's a great fishing place. A lot of people come here to fish, but this end is not nearly as severe as the other end you'll see here shortly. So I'll take you along. I'll talk for a little bit and then I'll just kind of be quiet and let you see it. It's a very peaceful place, surrounded by pine trees and all different kinds of trees, really. I'd say it's about 1 acre of pond here. Maybe a little bit more. It's around 5 o'clock right now, so the fish should be about ready to bite. So what it's going to take is several really good rains to fill this up. This is not spring fed. This pond is fed off of drainage from roads and ditches, rainwater basically. You can see here, this is where the edge of it usually is. Kind of show you there. So all of this from here out is usually underwater. So here we're a good 7 or 8 feet roughly off of the normal amount. There's a lot of bass and bluegill and crappie in this lake. And they kind of all living right out here. You'll see them jumping, spawning. Well, I think the spawning is about over, but you see the little fish from the spring. And they're all kind of just starting to live closer together. So I'm really hoping we can get some rain soon and get this filled up. There's an island in the middle of this pond. You can see how far down that is. So the water line is usually up to the first tier of green grass there that you see. You'll see the fish moving on the water. Can you see that? These are the little fish that go into the shallower water to stay away from being eaten by the bigger fish. This is the main supply for water for the pond. And you can see it's just dry. Not much water's been coming out. There was a little bit of rain today. And this is under the bridge. You can see where we're at here. And it's just pretty much dry. So it's created its own dam where the fish can't swim from one side to the other. And then the smaller fish, you can see them constantly trying to come into the shallow end to stay away. Shallow end of this pond is really in bad shape. It's been a long, hot summer, no doubt about it. I know this is going on throughout the country. Ohio is not the only state that's having these problems. But I have to say, in probably the last 10 years, this is the worst I've seen it. It's so low, it's exposed some of the underground piping. They have a really nice gazebo here. This would be a great place to get married. Come across the little bridge. I'll take you up and show you the other outlet for this, or inlet for this pond. Let me know in your comments too if you've noticed in your state if you have ponds that are low, and how your grass is doing. Kind of give you a shot of that around here. It's still pretty brown. There was a point this year you didn't really have to mow a whole lot. I'm sure a lot of the landscapers that do mowing didn't have as much work as they usually have. You can see how low this is. So this is September 5th, 2022. The pond is getting dry. So hopefully it will fill up and we'll have some good rain here soon. This is the inlet. There's been a little bit of water, but not a whole lot. This all used to be underwater. It's now dry. It's pretty ingenious what they have here. They have, I'll show you this. It's a fake coyote. Take you up here and show you him. This little guy, he looks real, especially from far away. He's got a bushy tail. They leave that out here and that keeps the geese away. At least it helps. And then they have the swans that also keep the geese at bay. Canadian geese are always a big problem. And if you look in the mud, you can see that they've been here. There's an old bobber. So things are dry in Ohio right now. Hopefully they'll get better. This is a beautiful place. A beautiful pond. It's a great place to fish. But we have to have some more water. Freaks me out every time I see that. I think it's real. Again, you can see how low it is here. I'll do another video when we get some water, when it fills up, so you can see how nice it looks when it's all filled up. I'll also try to do some fishing videos. There are some really great big fish in this pond. There's a lot of big bass and carp, crappies, and a lot of big bluegills. Okay, well there you have it. It's a rough time in Ohio right now for water. I know it's a rough time across the country for water. Hopefully this can get rectified. I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you check out some of my other videos. My channel is a mismatch of all different kinds of interesting topics, so we don't necessarily do just one topic, and I think you'll enjoy some of our videos. Hope you'll check them out, and thanks for watching.